So about a year and a half ago, I had done an unboxing video on the Bentgo box. And in that video, I had shared with you all that after using it for a while, I was gonna let you guys know how did I like it? Was it really worth it? Was it really good? And so we are at the 1.5 year mark now, and I am here to share with you all my review as well as to do another unboxing. So make sure to stick around and watch. So first and foremost, I have to say that I absolutely loved my Bentgo box. I used it on a regular basis. I felt like it was really good for portion control, and it just kept everything nicely packed. And oftentimes I wasn't even using a lunchbox. I would just carry my Bentgo box with me. However, recently my Bentgo box broke. I went to work and I opened it like I typically did, and then I went to close it and I noticed it wasn't lining up, it wasn't closing here. I was like, what in the world? And then I turned it around and I realized that the little peg over here, one of these little pegs had broken off. And so I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do? Because, I was like, I love this thing. So as I'm sitting there, I was like, wait a minute. If I remember correctly, it said that it had a warranty. It was a 2-year warranty in the little box thing. So I, of course, came home. I went into my closet where I store things, and I found the box for it, because if something says it has a warranty, I always keep the box, and if there's a receipt, I keep a receipt. And it said that it did have a warranty. So I called customer service, and I loved their customer service. They were super nice. I just called and I said, hey, I had my Bentgo box today at work like I usually do. I opened it, I went to close it, and then the hinge was broken. And they were apologetic about it. And they told me that, where did I buy it? I told them I bought it on Amazon. And so they asked me for the order number, and I gave it to them. And then the customer service guy that was talking to me asked me if I could just submit a picture while I was there on the phone with him. So I submitted a picture while I was on the phone with him, and he said, great, we will send you a replacement on expedited shipping. We're sorry that this happened to you. You should have your new replacement fairly soon. Now, he did ask me if I would consider leaving a review, and I said, of course, why not? They were so hassle-free. I was like, oh man, I wonder what these people are gonna tell me. Have I been abusing it or anything like that? Because I definitely do not abuse my things. But it wasn't like that. It was so easy and simple and seamless. And they did not make me feel bad about anything. If anything, they apologized because their product did not make it through what they initially said that they were gonna make it, and they stood behind the warranty. 2 days after that call, I got a new one in, and it's the exact same color. This is my previous one right here. And as you can see, it still looks pretty darn good a year and a half later. And this thing, I've put it in the microwave, I've put it in the dishwasher on the top shelf, and it's worked good. So let's go ahead and unbox this new one and see what we all have in here. So this is what the packaging looks like, exactly the same as it did when I ordered my original one. And at the time I had paid $35, I believe, on Amazon. And if you're interested in this, I will go ahead and leave the Amazon link below, because I definitely thought it was worth it. I was willing to buy myself another one. Let's put it that way. If they were gonna replace it, which I'm glad they did, I was willing to be like, oh yeah, I want it, because I really enjoyed this box, right? So whoops, there we go. This is what it looks like. Let me try to, yeah, there we go. All right. First it comes with the user manual here. And it just lets you know how it works, how to maintain it, and stuff like that. It gives you some dimensions in case you want to know. So the container dimensions are 9 by 7 by 2.4. and it just lets you know, like, you know, the compartments, how many cups does each compartment hold, the capacity of it, and the threshold for temperature. And it lets you know just the different materials that the outside and the inside are made out of. The removable tray, the latches, so you're aware of what you're getting. And then here is their thing. It says, happiness guaranteed. I was very, very happy. Okay, and so if we open here, there's the beautiful golden latch. It's very sleek. I just love how sleek this thing is. It's beautiful. And then when you open it on the inside, this is what it looks like, okay? So it comes with this thing over here, and you just peel that off. And then the tray looks like this. This is the divider. I don't always use it because sometimes I use this for a salad or something bigger, but it's there in case you need it. I found myself not using this very often, but it all depends on the person. So this divider, you can make it be this section like this, or this section more, to make it a little bit more equal, like that, okay? And then it has these compartments over here. This, I believe, is the 3/4 cup. This has the 3.5 cup capacity. And I think this is the 1.5 cup, or just 1.1 cup. That's what it says. So it's very good. I feel like it holds a nice amount. This is the part that I typically use to microwave. So whenever I take this with me, I simply remove this, put this in the microwave, no longer than 2.5 minutes usually to heat up my food. And then when I come home, I typically hand wash this area over here. And then this part is the one that I put in the dishwasher, and I put it on the top rack because it is plastic, so it will probably warp. I had a friend at work that she saw me with one of these, and she was like, oh, I had one of those, but you know, mine warped. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah. And she told me that, you know, she put it in the dishwasher and in the microwave. And I told her, well, I have too, and mine hasn't. And I told her it has to be on the top shelf. And you don't want to microwave this for like 5 minutes because it's plastic. So, yeah, that's that. I'm very happy with this, and I'm just glad that they do stand behind their product and they do replace it if something happens to it that is really not, like, that was not my fault. You know what I mean? That just broke off. So I'm really glad that it's really hassle-free. You don't have to worry about having to fight them on sending you a free replacement, because they will do it without a problem. Then snap, and there we go.